The boy was shocked to discover that his grandfather, who should have died in the plane crash, had returned without a scratch. The whole family rushed to surround him with questions, but his grandfather offered no explanation. He simply glanced at Jack and quickly headed upstairs. It turned out his grandfather survived because of a message Jack had left beforehand. That message had been accidentally tucked into a contract by an assistant. His grandfather happened to see it. Jack hadn't directly warned him about the plane crash. Instead, he reminded his grandfather that today was the deadline for acquiring a company. If he couldn't make it back to Seoul by 5 p.m., the acquisition would fail forever. After reading the note, his grandfather decided to catch an earlier flight instead. That's how he avoided the disaster. But this kind of trick couldn't fool his grandfather for long. The next day, he called Jack into his study and confronted him about how he could predict the future so accurately. Jack didn't answer directly. Instead, his grandfather asked what reward Jack wanted. Jack didn't want money. He drew a circle on a map and said this was the land he liked. His grandfather didn't ask any questions. He immediately signed over 50,000 hectares to Jack. Jack gave him a condition that satisfied his grandfather. A satisfied smile appeared on his grandfather's face. Shortly after, his grandfather brought Jack in front of the whole family and announced something that left everyone speechless. Jack's father had once rejected the family-arranged marriage and cut ties with the family for nearly 20 years. But now, this least favored grandson had suddenly become his grandfather's most beloved person. 15 years passed in the blink of an eye. The land Jack had chosen back then was seized by the government and developed into Seoul's most thriving commercial district. He made 24 billion won flipping the property. His grandfather kept his promise and transferred all the money into Jack's name. But what his grandfather didn't expect was that the moment he left, Jack converted all his cash into US dollars. His grandfather didn't intervene. This grandson had already surprised him too many times. He wanted to see clearly whether Jack's success came down to luck or actual skill.